lost her damn mind already. What's up, everybody? Stop that shit. The song made me want to twerk, girl. We're not twerking. You did a good. You're supposed to be the host. You're not supposed to come on the damn show twerking all right off the bat.
First of all, I can do whatever I feel like doing. Let's clarify that.
Let me tell y'all something. It's going to be a very short evening with this heifer. Thank you. Welcome into the Gospel and Heifer Show. We appreciate everybody out there. You guys know we got some good shit for y'all this evening. As always, though, we have to start off the show with a little bit of ignorance. Now, I'm not sure how you guys may approach the sex talk with your children, but let's just say if you went to the Bronx Zoo lately, you'd have had to have that conversation. Check it out.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh no! Don't look, Josie.
And how do you explain that to your kids?
I'll be like, baby, you see how he paid attention to that part? He got up and personal with it.
He gave her pleasure first. I don't know what the hell, but them kids were in sync. They were like, oh.
All them kids know what the hell going on. They don't see their mom and daddy before. But I'd be like, baby, you see how he paid attention to her first?
You have to. Mother Nature ain't never been wrong, okay? So let's make sure that you follow.
He drunk from the nectar first. The nectar is sweet and supple.
I'm not going to do this with you. Now, I do go on TikTok quite often. And TikTok has me rolling with some of these videos. I found one, y'all. I shared it in our stories. I even slowed it down so y'all can understand what the hell going on. Check it out.
Show your baby as a newborn versus now.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Little hood baby.
Look,
that's a little hood baby.
I had to watch it over and over again.
But the way he said it, you could tell that mama and daddy, mama been walking around calling his daddy a motherfucker all day.
All day long.
He had that down.
Yo, it was no stuttering. And that
motherfucker, somebody pissed that baby off. But even when they showed him as a little baby, he was mean mugging.
He was mean mugging then. Like, this shit cute now. Wait till I get older. Okay.
Mean mug with his baby. Yes.
All right. Another news. Dave Chappelle's returning with his final installment to his Netflix comedy special that will be airing, I believe, October 5th. So if you are subscribers of Netflix, you can look forward to the new Dave Chappelle stand-up comedy, which will be his final installment.
I like me some Dave Chappelle.
I love Dave Chappelle.
His final installment. What are you installing?
Well, he made a deal with Netflix, and he had so many specials he had to do with them.
I was being nasty.
Just shut up. I'm trying to just,
installment.
Mm-hmm. Then the NBA has announced that they will withhold pay for players who miss games due for their vaccination status. So it's gotten real, y'all. It's gotten really real for some of us.
Yeah, I think it's about to get worse, though.
Yeah, I think it is, too.
That's sad.
Now, if you love Whitney Houston, as we do, you will be joyed, ladies, to hear that MAC Makeup is coming out with their own Whitney Houston makeup line that is approved by her estate. So
now, maybe they'll do better because, they had an Aaliyah line. And I had the eyeshadow and I had the lipstick.
Right.
And, of course, the lipstick is AJ number. That's the name of the lipstick.
But you know what? With R. Kelly writing that shit, that's why it kind of taints it for me.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Anyway,
my lips.
But if you in Vegas, y'all, let me tell you something. They got a hologram show with Whitney Houston. The show has been overseas. It's finally coming to Vegas at Harrah's, matter of fact. And the shit is phenomenal. Wait till you see exactly how it looks like. I'm trying to get you guys a nice little peep here. But of course, it's not taking me to that window. But no, go ahead. We don't worry about it. But it's available for you guys to see at Harrah's Casino. All right. So we got that coming up.
But it looks so real. It's nice.
It's very realistic. Rick Ross has finally agreed to pay child support for his 3 children.
Wait a minute.
Rick Ross, all
that money, that big.
Now, let me tell you something. This is the things with Rick Ross happened too damn late for me. You just get your driver's license after having 2 garages of cars. You're just paying your child support for 3 children. He gonna have a new name in a minute. Lake Ross.
Nigga Ross. That sound like some real Negro qualities.
So he's got to pay $11,000 a month in child support.
He can do that.
He
got it.
That's
but what I'm trying to understand is, you ain't got no driver's license, but you got several cars.
And that's why I'm like, okay, how do you have all these cars and you don't have a driver's license?
And let me tell you, you need to sell some of the cars to keep up for the what you got the damn child support? Because I mean, cars don't matter. They depreciate. They don't make no money.
Also, I'm so glad. Well, I'm glad, but you know, Tyrese had got a new girlfriend back in March. Okay. And they were all public with their relationship.
Is that when he was shaving a twat?
Yes.
Oh God.
Well, they broken up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me just show y'all what she posted as a breakup.
She broke up with him.
I don't know. I'm trying to show this right now for y'all. Hold on, so y'all can see exactly the nonsense that she got on. Yada yada yada, and I'm like, girl, sit down,
bye,
sit all the way down. Y'all do too much.
But what kind of respect do you think you're gonna get? And you go online and let this man shave your pubic hairs?
That don't make no sense to me either. Why would you do that on anything? If y'all want to shave each other, fine.
That's fine. Do it.
Do it in the privacy of your damn home. I have no interest in seeing any pubic hairs hit the floor. Anyway. And comedian Lil Duval has given mainly women a warning.
What is that?
Y'all need to stop balling online. Stop balling online because there's been women falling victims to crimes where they ball so much that people find out where they live. One guy actually posed as a flower delivery man.
I heard about that.
And came into this woman's house and basically held her at gunpoint. So I'm like, you guys have got to stop doing so much online showing out.
Y'all better be like these white folks. These white folks be millionaires. They got a Pinto car. You know, only way you know white folks rich is by they watch.
That's it. Because if you see somebody like Bill Gates and didn't know he was Bill Gates, you would swear up and down he broke. But he rich as I don't know what. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, my nose. It's just sinus.
All right, look, we're going to go to a quick break. And y'all better not go nowhere because we're bringing on our special guest that we have been waiting for forever, honey. Flame Monroe is going to tickle your fancy. And then some, so y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
2 tickles.
I'm feeling wavy since you played me, and I'm not crazy. But no, say you never did rate me. You tell your friends say you 1, 2, 3, but if I know someone not easy. Feeling wavy since you played me. Watch me wave.
I like that girl. That is wavy. But our girl, Miss A, honey, she is going to be a hot ass artist. So you guys, you guys follow her. We had the pleasure of talking to her on Instagram, and we're going to have her back on our YouTube channel. But now it's time to welcome the one, the only person you have seen on Tiffany Haddish's drum roll. We don't need no sound effects. Fuck you. If you got Netflix, you see them on the Tiffany Haddish special. They ready. You see them on the Breakfast Club numerous times. Please welcome our special guest, Flame Monroe.
Hi. What's up, ladies?
Shit, pop that fan. I love it when you pop that fan,
girl. I'm gonna pop it in her face all day.
Oh. Y'all are mess. I love it.
Thank you.
I am really, really well. Thank you, ladies, for asking me and having me on your show on Gossiping Heifers. I say, who themselves the gossiping heifers. I like it.
Thank you. Well, okay. That's all that matters, honey.
When you get the fan endorsement,
the fan on them heifers,
the fan endorsement on heifers, y'all already know what time it is. But I've been a long time fan since I first saw you on Tiffany Hash's special. Then I followed the Breakfast Club and saw your interaction #1 with Charlamagne alone.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. Y'all go back and forth like y'all know each other.
Yeah.
But the first thing I got from
Charlamagne is my boy. You know. I'm sorry. What were y'all saying?
No, I was about to say I just love your spirit. I could vibe your spirit, and I said I like that. I like her. I said I can tell you good people.
Good people and real people.
Yeah.
Okay. For real. So that's what we like on the Heifers platform.
Yes.
Well, let's stick with the real people. I don't know about that good people part.
Yeah, I had my moments too. I'm real, you know. I can be good sometimes, but then that petty come out.
Now, you have such an impression on the industry that people may walk away with different impressions of you. If anybody was just to meet you and walk away with an impression, what do you want their walk away to be?
Oh, I hope you learned something from me. I hope that I taught you something. I hope I opened your mind to make you think about something other than negative, hopefully positive, because I love to teach people. And in order to teach people, I just welcome you into my world, because the exact same thing that happens to you guys happens to me. I just need to show it to you from a transgender perspective, or, you know, the shoes that I live in.
Yeah.
So hopefully that when people leave from my presence, that they will meet the next transgender person, be like, you know what, Flame was cool. Maybe the next one is cool too. So I'm gonna give them a chance. And that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's a good attitude to have. And I mean, since working with Tiffany, you have gotten, I mean, your agenda is getting filled more and more. So you have not only comedy specials, you have a podcast, you working, like I said, with Charlamagne on different projects. I mean, is there anybody else in the industry you think you can collaborate with at this point, or would like to?
Oh my God, I haven't even touched the iceberg yet. I haven't even did what I want to do. My true joy, my true passion is not even stand-up. My true passion is hosting. I want to host the Oscars, the Emmys, the Tonys, the Grammys, the AVNs, the GAVNs, the GLAAD Awards, because that's what I do. Because I am such a open book, and because I'm such a personable person, I flirt with men, I flirt with women publicly. I'm always dressed to the nines when it's showtime. Now, when it ain't showtime, just what y'all just said about that Bill Gates, you can be real rich. If you see me in the daytime, I look like a homeless bum, and I'm good with that, because I clean up well.
Yeah. I ain't got time to be cute all damn day.
But I want to host. I want to host shows, because to me, these award shows are just not the same, because they don't have a permanent host or somebody to just keep the energy going. You know, keep it moving, keep it fun, keep it light, keep it entertaining. I love that they had a host for the Emmys, which was Cedric. I didn't like the way they wrote that material. That was not Cedric's material. I know Cedric the entertainer. They wrote that for him. But the check, they also wrote that for him, so I get it.
Okay, so he took that check. I'm good. Yeah, the jokes, fuck the jokes. I got my check. But you know, I was just okay. But you know, I was just saying, you know, about the image, and I see a lot of black folks really upset for, which I don't know why, because they do it every day in year. I would love, and being that you want to host, I would love to see somebody black positive start something just for black folks.
Well, I don't even know about we have that. We have the BET Awards. We have the NAACP Awards. You know, we have that. Yeah. But why do we have to be excluded from everything? Yes, I would like for us to have our own award show, but I would also like for us to be included as part of the world. We are a part of this world. Black folks, and especially black women, built this country. So we need to be included. We need to be included.
Exactly. But you know, I know they'll miss our absence, because they ain't gonna have nothing without us.
Well, I'm waiting on them to call me, because it ain't been done yet. They wait. When they call me, it's gonna get done. It's gonna get done to death. I'm changing dresses after every commercial too.
Right, look at
you. And you know, this is another thing I love about you. You live your life wide open. Don't give a damn about, you know, who thinks what. Sure. But we got this major cancel culture going on right now.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you reflect or respond to cancel culture?
I pay them no attention, because they didn't build me so they damn sure ain't gonna break me. They didn't. The cancel culture didn't build me. The cancel culture didn't come checking for me before, so don't come checking for me now. Check yourself.
Facts.
You're not going to change me or persuade me or make me change my mind. How I feel is how I feel. Now, if you feel something different, that's understandable. I'm not going to try to get you to change your mind, but understand when I feel that I'm right, you won't change my mind. Neither will you break me. I am willing to learn and listen to you to hear your side. And if I think that it's going to teach me something and I can really learn from you, I will. But it's the way that you come at me. If you come to me to teach me, I'm open to learn. If you come at me sideways, I'm gonna straighten your ass up, and I'm good at straightening you up.
And I know because you said you was a Cancer, so I know you are. You will.
Exactly.
Y'all Cancers don't play. Our dad is a Cancer.
At all.
Okay. Okay. They wonder where we get it from. But I'm trying to tell you, this whole thing of the cancel culture, but I like the pronoun that you came up with. He, she, we. Please break that down for the audience.
So I made here's the funny part, that the he, she, we, I used to get my nails done at the Koreans, and I walked in one day, they had the mask on long before the coronavirus hit. And so the lady said, "Well, can I help you?" I said, "I'd like to get my nails and my feet done." And she turned and started talking to the other lady in Vietnamese or Korean or something. And I heard her say, he, she, we. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Is this talking about me?
And you know they don't care.
Right. So I was like, that is actually really funny. And I usually use things that happen to me in my daily life to take on the stage as jokes. So I thought it was funny. And so in my head, because the man in me don't make any money. Marcus Parker makes no money. Flame Monroe makes all the money. So he cashed a check. She make the money. We spend it. Same bitch said it, same nigga is it. See how I did that both? See how we all same bitch said it, same nigga is it, all that. So yeah, and I use that, and I let everybody as somebody is a he, we, or he, she, we, or she, he, we. Even men can be, because if you're a single man, a single parent, single dad, you are he, we. He make the money, he cash the check, he take care of everybody, the family. Women can be she, he, we, because she is the breadwinner, and she also has to be dad more times than not. A lot of times women have to be the mother and the father, and they make all the money. They take care of the family. So it's not even like a dig or anything. It's just the way I took it on, because I got tired of all the infighting with the pronouns and woo. I don't care what you call me. Did that check here at Wells Fargo? Is the only thing that's important to me.
Hello. That's fact. But back to when Michelle was on the cancel culture, I think nowadays people are too sensitive. And I think about the shows that we grew up off, All in the Family, the Jeffersons calling folks cracker, Yeah. And nowadays everything is just so, shh, don't say that.
That's because we can't fight anymore. See, when we were young and our age, we could put our dukes up and get a fight in. A lot of times, and I said this before, on Monday, me and you may get into a fight. On Tuesday, we mean mugging each other. On Wednesday, we catch each other looking at each other with a little smirk on our face. On Thursday, we smile at each other. And on Friday, we friends again. You know what I mean? Some people that you've had a physical altercation with in your youth, you are lifelong friends with to this day. But because society don't allow you to fight anymore, everybody's fighting over the keyboard. Everybody fighting over all these keyboard gangsters. Oh, I hate you. I got 100 people say I hate you. I don't even know 100 damn people by name. Shit.
Exactly. Anyway, but funny you said it, because now me and my friend, we never got to a physical fight, but me and this heifer couldn't stand each other. We would mean mug each other. That little heifer get on the bus and flip me off. We have been best friends since 2nd grade to this day.
Yeah.
And I remind her what
and that's all it is. Society needs to let things play out, and they don't let things play out. They're ready to cancel everything because somebody made a mistake. If you're going to cancel somebody for stuff that they said in their past, nobody will work. No one. We have all said some wretched shit in our lives. No one would work.
Yes, I know I have.
And you ain't done either.
And I'm not finished. No. No, because
there you go right there, because it ain't even over yet.
Michelle know when I feel a certain way, I'ma say what the hell I feel. I don't care how you take it. If you say, like you said, if you come to me sideways, you're gonna get a sideways remark. You say some stupid shit, you come
in sideways, you get straightened up. When they come in sideways, you straighten them up.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. See, and then she be all sensitive. Rocky, don't say that.
And then you
okay, I got the TVs right now. I need one that says, I need my fan to say, bitch, bye. That's what I need. And a bunch of flames so I know where I got it from. Bitch,
I'll
bye.
make sure I send y'all a fan. Y'all send me y'all invites. I know y'all one.
Okay.
I gotta give me one, child.
Cause she gonna pop that shit every 5 seconds.
All day.
I'm be like, look, Flame, please take this shit from her.
I know. I'm gonna tell everybody I got this from Flame, bitch, bye.
Yeah, the cancel culture is out of control, but you know what? They forgive you so easily. Look, a month and a half ago, everybody was, or even if it was even that long, everybody was jumping down the baby's throat. The baby back working. Ain't nobody said nothing else about it. And this is what I mean. Sometimes if you don't feed it, it just won't grow. Just don't feed it. Just pay it no attention.
Yeah. And sometimes we do give too much energy to nonsense,
stupid stuff
that we could have been doing something else.
I could have had a V8. Shit.
Right. Yeah, you know, I saw what the baby said. I saw, okay, that was a little ignorant, but I'm like, okay, and next. I don't give a damn about what the baby doing.
But that's the thing. We make things a priority, which just shouldn't be. But
before all of that controversy, I didn't even know who the baby was.
Right. There's never.
So the cancel culture kind of made his ass bigger than you.
But it goes back to the old saying, there's no such thing as bad PR.
Right.
No such thing. Okay. But I want to know, how does it feel to be a guest multiple times on the Breakfast Club? I think I've seen you on the Breakfast Club more than the majority of the guests they asked to come back. And every time you come back, it's a different conversation. It hits on all the topics.
And I love that yellow dress you had on. She was the titties all out. Yes, that was me. That was me style.
That was the very first time I went. You know what it was though? And the first time I went was the yellow dress, and everyone was like, Flame, Charlamagne gonna do this and Charlamagne gonna do that. And so I told myself that I was not going in with an argumentative or combative attitude. I was just going in, and whatever happens, happens. I knew I could handle myself in any situation when it comes to this mouth. So I just went in open, like, what's up, you know? And what people don't know is that Charlamagne offered me a job that very first day. He offered me a job that very first interview. He just had to get everything together because Charlamagne's like, Flame, I think that you're great. And I know that you have what it takes. And here we are at year 2 of the Black Effect Network podcast of Laugh and Learn, simply because I didn't go in looking for a fight. You have to pick your battles. I didn't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I want to talk. I want to get, you're not going to learn fighting. You're going to teach talking. But if I go in angry, all we would have got was a lot of back and forth pushback. I don't want to do the pushback. Plus, you really don't want to argue with me because you won't win. I will never stop. I will never stop.
I you know that would have been funny, but I'm glad you did go in with an open mind, and that's something I have to work on when I know I don't like somebody or I know this person. I said I'm gonna go in here and just be woosah and see what happens.
Well, see, I never disliked Charlamagne. I liked the Breakfast Club before I went on because I was a fan. I watched. So, and I had seen all the controversy with all the LGBT and all of this and that, but I didn't go in as an LGBT representative. I went on the show as a comedian, fresh off Tiffany Haddish's new show, They Ready. So that was where I went in. Everybody thought I was going in. I was supposed to be the national spokesperson for the community. I didn't want that job before I got They Ready. I damn sure don't want it now. I'm a comedian, which is why I always say I am a comedian that happens to be transgender.
Okay.
That's all that makes sense. That's all it is. But
if I need to explain that to the listening audience, my birth certificate when I was born says sex male black. Everything else I have added on in my life, including these titties and makeup and wigs and everything, I added it on because it was my choice. Just like I chose to say that I'm a comedian first and then I'm transgender. I can't get away from the black. I can't get away from the transgender. And I damn sure can't get away from this commie that's inside of me. So you either take it or leave it. But in the words of the great poet Nikki Giovanni, I ain't never worked a room where the door was locked.
Okay. Oh, see, girl, the more you pop that fan, the more I need it, goddamn it. See. The more I need it in my life.
See, that's gonna be the pop. And I'm gonna send you footage of her just popping that fan because she's gonna be doing that shit all day long. But you also host a show called Love Lounge. You give out advice on relationships and love. And Do you want to put your situation on the table, or do you want to?
Girl, I'm not putting that tired nigga on the table. Shit. Why you want? I just asked. Why you want to throw me out there like that?
Because Flame gives advice. That's all I'm saying.
She gonna tell me he ain't shit. Like I already fucking know. I know the nigga ain't shit.
I'm the love guru, girl. Let me tell you something. I might not be able to fix your life. Real talk. Ayana didn't fix it either. She came in and started a bunch of shit, then tipped out with them badass knees. Real talk.
I trust your ass before Ayana with that mule ass laugh that drive me crazy. Every time she laughs, she pisses me off.
But I can damn sure fix it. And I feel like I'm good at relationships simply because I have been the husband and the wife, sometimes in the same night, depending on who turn it was, how much money was involved, and which day of the week.
Okay. Well, Michelle,
So
my friend is my best friend. He's my home. Now, I was gonna say he's my road dog. We've been hanging with each other for 12 years, and Michelle calls it a nigga marriage.
Okay.
I just feel he's not ready. Technically, I'm not ready. I don't want to get married. I don't want to live with this nigga. I just want to continue being.
What difference is that going to make a change outside of a ring? I mean, 12 years in, a ring, what is it going to do? Y'all got a ring on? Seriously, is it going to change anything?
As long as I got my own room now.
Besides your last name?
No, right. I'll take the last name.
And that's the key.
The last name was nice and bougie, so I'll take that.
No. But that's the key to having a successful relationship, having separate rooms. Everybody needs their own.
Thank you. We've been saying it. Let me say, you know how many people came down on me for that? Well, you not ready. I'm like, no, I don't think it's like I'm not ready. That nigga don't like the fan on. I like it cold. I'll leave the door unlocked if he wants some booty. It's okay.
Hey!
Ain't like I'm gonna lock him out.
He had the black drawers on.
Yeah, but look, you know that he one of them aggressive Negroes. He gonna kick it. What you got the door locked for, yo?
Kick that shit in.
He'll kick it in. I like my man a little aggressive, you know. Not the bad.
Well, wait a minute. That's kind of sexy. Now, if he gonna break the door down and get into the house, that's a wonderful thing. If he gonna break down the door to get up in the house, that's a beautiful thing.
What's your scene from your movie name? But that bitch was strip teasing and then they kicked the door in.
Oh, Carlito's
way. Yes. Yes. No, but we get along really, really good. I'm just doing my thing. He won't go nowhere though. I don't give a fuck what happens. He ain't going nowhere. You know I think I fed him, and that's the problem.
Like you do a straight.
I fed him and gave him some real good stuff, and he won't go away.
Well, that's a recipe. That's a recipe for success. That's a recipe for success.
Yeah. Okay. You want to see that?
A lot of women don't know that. All you really need to do is make sure he has good food. Make sure that he's very comfortable, and especially when he wants to give it to him. And when he comes home from work, don't throw all the problems on him at one time, because he's been at work with you know what kind of day he has. But as soon as he walk in the door, you want to hit him with everything, and then you wonder why he going to the neighbor's house, because that bitch shut the fuck up and just do what she's supposed to do.
And you know what? Now he knows me. I don't do that. That's one thing. I don't blow his phone up. If he texts me and I don't text back right away, he don't get all the same vice versa. I know he's got kids. I don't have any children, so I know he has to be a father first. And I'm not fucking with a man that don't take care of his kids. That's first thing. I'm not doing that. But I don't do drama.
So Rick Ross is on the tape. Look, so now Ross is available since he paying his child support. Ooh.
I don't want
you get you some Rick Ross.
Look, mine got custody of his. Nah, like Rick Ross, you gone with that. You all this time you ain't paid no. Rick Ross will be shaming himself.
Like I said, late Negro. Okay, but I'm glad to see you on the right path. Flame, let you know what the hell was going on. Most women need to follow your lead.
I believe in cooking for your man and shutting the fuck up. Those are just two secrets right there. And women will get upset. Sometimes you just need to shut the hell up. It ain't really that serious.
It ain't. You have to pick your battles. You have to pick your battles. Pop up.
Only time I have to get off on him is if that mouth gets smart. Then I gotta be like, calm down. Calm down.
But do you normally get on the Love Lounge? Just everybody coming and telling you some of everything they're going through, and you just got to be.
Oh my God! Yeah, and you know what? Love Lounge, out of all the shows I do, because I do Laugh and Learn for iHeart, I do Coffee Time just for myself with the politics, and the Love Lounge is probably my favorite show because people really are open and honest, and we talk about relationships. And for some strange reason, they say I give great advice. Now, I'm horrible in relationships. Let me tell you, I am a horrible person to be in a relationship with, but I give the best advice.
But you know, that's normally how it is. Yeah.
But I don't want to be in a relationship. I had my heart broken by a man and by a woman. Ain't shit left but a dog, and me and the dog ain't gonna get it in, so I'm good.
You're good. But you know what? I've only had one heart. I've only had one heartbreak, and it was mild to me because, for one, I've always been one of the people I don't really care. I never took relationships when I was younger so serious. Let me say it like that. I really didn't until I got into my early 30s, and that's when I got my heart broke because he was full of shit. But then I bounced back because I know not all men are like that. But then I got this project that I'm dealing with now. It's a project.
That is what we do. So you never can. That new relationship will never fly because you take so much old baggage with you.
Yep.
I don't have old baggage because guess what? I ain't getting no relationship. I like what I like. You give it to me when I want it. You go to your house, I'm gonna stay at mine, or I'm gonna come to your house and then I'm gonna go back to mine.
Amen. See, great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. That's my. You know, I told Michelle one day I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but I wanted his ass to go home, so I put my cold ass feet on his back, and he was like, "Oh hell no, I'm going home." Just the silent irritation she likes to give him. Yeah. I do little shit to irritate me. If I do it to her, I love doing it. I love fucking with people. It brings me joy.
I like the way you speak on politics because I know a lot of people like to stay from this. You know, they try to stay away from the subject, but it's something we have to deal with. Right now, we see all the craziness going on. We see all these laws being passed to take away so many rights for us just to have our say-so at the ballots. I mean, I'm pretty much knowing the writing's always been on the wall. But do you think, has it gone to overdrive on trying to snatch people's rights to vote, or where are we at with this?
We are actually putting our own nail in our own coffin as the Democratic Party, because I'm sitting here looking at CNN as we speak. And the reason that the Democrats can't move forward because the Democrats won't get on one accord. We are all over the place. The Republicans, as ghetto and raunchy and as mean as we think they are, they got one target and they're going after that one target and they're going together. The Democrats, we got a target, but we're not together. We all over the place. Yeah. We're fighting each other. That's why they're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to keep getting pushed to the side because we can't get along. Even if you don't agree with everything that Biden is doing, if you're part of the Democratic Party and you know it's for the bigger picture, stop bullshit ass infighting and let's get on one page to make some decisions. But we're not doing that. That's why I love Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi got the biggest balls in politics. She ain't scared of nothing. ANS ain't never scared. These men running around with their tails between their legs. But Nancy got a bigger dick than all of them. And I'm telling you, if I ever meet her, I'm gonna take that diaper off of her and I'm gonna rape her ass. I love me some Nancy. Go ahead.
No, but Nancy is a gangster, baby. Now that's fact. That's another thing I've always had a problem with them. They scared. They have no balls.
Yeah,
Democrats are nutless, and it bothers me because I'm like you just said, Republicans, as slimy and cheating as they are, they stay on one accord. I may not like it, but you know what? I'm down with you, so we're gonna go forward. Democrats
ain't that the meeting? Ain't that the meeting when they say I'm ride or die? I'm ride or die. The Republicans ride or die. All these other people on some bullshit.
Yeah, the Republicans is Bloods and Crips for real. They a street gang for real. They a street gang.
Yeah, I mean, because I've heard you speak so much on all this nonsense taking place, and I'm just like, look, I see the BS, and I'm just,
yeah.
What's the next move for them?
I don't know. Biden is old.
I think. Let me tell you something. If we in 2022, if the Democratic Party, you see they changed all these voting laws and voting restrictions. So you telling me if there's an 87-year-old woman in line with no chair, and I come up, I'm way in the back, and I see it's hot, and I bring her a bottle of water, you're going to arrest me? You're going to put me in jail? then you're going to have to put me in jail, because hear me when I
Yes.
tell you, I'm going to make sure that if I'm in the front of the line and she's in the back, here you go, ma'am. I'm young and agile. You can go in front of me. You can get, because we need these votes, but we have to make sure that our I's are dotted and our T's are crossed, because they have changed so much. And you have to make sure that all of your information matches up, your address, your passport, your driver's license, your ID, because they are pulling out all the stops to cheat to get this clown back in office. Do you think that this country will survive another 1 year, let alone 4 years of Donald Trump?
Shit. Now we almost didn't make it the last 4 he was in. That's why we masked up.
We
now.
almost didn't, and they trying to get that food back.
No, they are.
Right.
And the sad thing is they are threatening anybody running Republic because they want him to run again.
Oof. Passport time.
And
everybody's afraid of him.
Yeah. But you know what? I know they pulling out all this extra shit because they thought what they did before was going to stop black people. And they saw black people getting together. They saw black people delivering pizza. They saw marching bands. So we're going to stop you Negroes
from doing any of this. Getting folks to register.
Yeah, getting folks to register and helping people out. So that's why they had to. Then too, the Republican Party is a dying party. You have more people that are Democrat. So they have to pull out all these stops because they know that the
well, wait a minute now, because the Democrats, hold on, wait a minute with that, because now the Democrats are running to, the Democratic Party are running to independent. They're running to moderate. See, they might not be running to Republican, but the Democratic. It's too much drama in the Democratic Party. That's why so many are jumping ship and going to the moderate party, because we cannot get along. We will not come together on anything, which means that we are going to lose the big picture. If we don't come together on these small fights, we're never going to get through this infrastructure bill. If we lose this infrastructure, we fucked. We are fucked.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, and was it the George Florida?
And I know they say we need to do away with it, but not right now.
It's sad.
You see how fast they passed the Asian hate bill. You see how fast the Asian hate bill passed, and we haven't passed the bill yet.
Oh, I know shit. The lynching bill been on there since what?
Since Emmett Till.
Since Emmett Till still ain't got passed. On that note, let me eat a nut.
You know. I'm not gonna do this with you.
Only one. Look, only one, not two.
Oh shit, I ate two. 3.
You know what? We do a total recall on this piece, okay? When somebody got 3 nuts, okay?
Oh, like you did with them 3 titties.
Anyway,
let y'all hold it now. This bitch got stung by a wasp years ago, right here. That bitch looked like the alien with the 3rd titty. That shit swelled up so big. That shit was, I wish I took a picture of it. Okay, go ahead.
Are you ready? Okay.
So I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, but in closing, we got a new year among us coming up soon. Is there some goals that you're going to be setting out as far as some projects or some additional stuff that we should be looking out from you?
Yeah, I'm working. I'm in negotiations now to do my 1 hour special. So we're praying for that, to get my 1 hour comedy special up. It's going to be an event. It's going to be something like nothing you've ever. I also, like I told you, I'm set up to be hosting. I want to host. That is what I do. I want to change gowns and introduce people and segue with people and flirt with people and show my personality and sell it. And just hopefully get into a movie. There's so much representation now with the trans girls being all over the place. Look, we just got nominated. And when I say we, I say as a trans community, MJ Rodriguez was just made history by being the first trans woman nominated for an Emmy.
Let's do one thing.
McBride, who's the state senator in Delaware. We have the doctor that Joe Biden appointed on to the board. Now, she looked like the Quaker Oats man, but she's still a transgender woman. That's the doctor. Every time I see the bitch, I want a bowl of oatmeal. Real talk. But nevertheless, we are moving forward. As opposed to so many of us want to be in the back and arguing about stuff that's just not important. I'm on that side of history. So I want to be on that side, but not the LGBT community. I'm not the spokesperson for the trans community. I am a comedian and a dad, and I will speak up when it's important to me, but I'm not worried about no pronoun, right? No pronoun. If you in my way, I will piss on you. If you call me a he or a she, what's on the check? Because it might be he on the check and it might be she on the check. That's the only thing that's important.
I know that's right, baby. Look, I love you every day, honey. Besides watching you, like I said, I think your spirit is fucking fabulous. I love your outlook on life. And I look, I would love to have more people open-minded like you with some common fucking sense. I don't care how folks do or what the fuck, like, don't give a fuck that I like to smoke a blunt all day. Just know that I'm an honest, good bitch. That's all you need to know. And I'm gonna do my part. So I want to see more people like you.
You know what made me? You know what made me very grounded too? You know what made me very grounded outside of my children is my followers, my flamettes, the people who are on my live and people who come in with me daily, every day, who've been riding with me since this damn pandemic hit. These are genuine, authentic people, and a lot of the stories that I hear from these people, these stories would never make the newspaper, or they would never make the local news. So and sitting down and sharing and listening to other people. So, and that is the problem that we have in society. We don't listen to people. We listen for the trigger words that's going to get a conversation disgruntled, but we don't listen to the whole story that somebody said to you, and then you respond to it. You just listen to hear, oh, so you was wrong and woo woo woo, as opposed to this, I'm in pain, I'm hurt. Hear me.
Yes.
We don't hear each other. All we do is combat with each other. We need to start hearing each other.
I'm glad you said that because, you know, I've seen a lot of personal social media taking advantage of people who are suffering with mental illness. And they take a moment not to help, but they find it entertaining.
Yeah, funny. And I've heard stories that piss me off. And you know, it got nothing to do with me, but I have a nephew and he's gay. And gorgeous little motherfucker, let me add. But when he told me how people walk up to him and tell him he's the devil, and it's on the subway, and how he going to hell, it pissed me off. We had a guy, I forget his name. Remember that man called in, telling me you all going to hell, and I said, no, your mama and you going to hell. Yeah. So shit like that bothers me, and I could not imagine being in that predicament. But then too, this person, you don't know this person. I've known him since he was a baby.
Yeah.
So I know what a good person he is. And who the hell are you to damn somebody to hell because it's something that you don't believe in?
Well, that's why Nas like to
tell the nephew that Unc T. Did you catch that? Unc T Flame. Unc T Flame said the next time somebody tell them that they're going to hell, tell them to meet me there, because no sin has no weight greater than the other one. So tell them, whoever told them that, meet me there, because I'm sure you having unprotected sex with somebody that you ain't married to. I'm sure you eating some things you ain't supposed. I'm sure you using profanity in front of your mom. So nigga, since I'm going to hell, meet me there and have my bed waiting on me. Have my bed made up when I get there with your punk ass. That's what you tell me.
Okay. And I'm gonna hit him up on Facebook too and let him know. Unc T Flame told me to tell you.
Unc T.
But you're not.
Have my bed made when I get there. God damn it.
But folks are such hypocrites because, like I said, you just telling somebody to go to hell is a fucking sin. Who do you think you are? He lucky I wasn't there on that subway with him.
Exactly.
But then you would have caused us. But here it is. Don't invite that into your DNA. Let people have their words. Baby, you going to hell. Oh, okay. You've been there, so you know what it's like. You know, you've been there already. You let me know what it's like. Because you can't tell me shit. I don't even know you. You mean you could get hit by a train right now. I'm not gonna throw a barbecue, but I damn sure ain't gonna shed a tear. I don't know you. That is the problem. You don't even know me, and you want to judge me. I say what I got to say. We all have an opinion, but hear me when I tell you, it is never what you say to me. Please hope that I don't respond back, because I do not care and will take your head off.
I believe you, and I just want to be a fly on the wall if you do take somebody's head off.
I think you have met your
my match,
your twin.
No, I think I met my match. Goddamn it!
Yeah, I think
Flavor out curse somebody out be better than me.
Oh no, let me tell you, I ain't even met my match. You know who I'm terrified of is Kaya. Oh, I love Kaya. Baby, Miss Kaya cuts up. Oh my God.
I got to see this emotion. I gotta see that. But I know you. I'm sure. But see, I know your mouth will flow with knowledge, though. See, sometimes I can go straight ratchet. So I got to pull back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to pull back. That's why I said I know you could outdo me, but I'm still learning. I'm gonna keep watching you too, goddamn it. I'm gonna learn how to read a bitch properly.
You know what? That's gonna be a dangerous thing. But if you can rub off some good influence on her, by all means,
she gonna be like, who the fuck is this Libra bitch that's constantly? That's me.
she'll let you know. Next time you go live, watch, you gonna see her all in your face.
Cause I've seen you live on Godfrey, and you was on with what's that boy name? I can never remember his fucking name. The one who did the Libra
Delay.
Delay.
You already knew.
Delay.
I love me some Delay. Because we are both
Everybody
Libras,
loves
and when
Delay.
that fool did that damn Libra video, I said, Negro, you know your goddamn Libras, don't you? But I love me some Delay.
Delay is a Virgo, I think. I think he's a Virgo,
He's
but
a
he
Virgo.
like
He did a piece recently called Libra Season. And when I tell you he dropped all the dimes on Libras, I said, baby, you know your Libras. I think he talking about Libra men though when he said we gotta be in a relationship, because that ain't me. But everything else, he was on point. And I cried laughing. But I love Delay. I seen you with him. I seen you on Godfrey. And that's, before the Tiffany, I was seeing you online. I was like, who is this person? Because you were just talking shit, being yourself. I like her. Feisty. I like feisty people.
It wasn't no makeup, because it wasn't no makeup. As soon as this interview over, I'm going from her to him in about 2 seconds. Get ready.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Flame. I appreciate it. Hopefully, this will not be your last time on with us. We will see you in the social media streets. Thank you so much again, and God bless.
Mwah.
Thank you, guys. And if you guys are in Atlanta, if you all are anniversary show under the iHeart umbrella with 85 South and Horrible Decisions, and you can follow me on Instagram at Monroe Flame, Facebook at Marcus Flame Monroe Parker, and YouTube under my YouTube channel Flame Monroe, and my partner Lauren Hogan, who is also Lauren Armani H on Instagram and Lauren Hogan on YouTube. We do live every Monday. We tape at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Laugh and learn. So you guys come be a part of the conversation. You guys have to come on and be a part of the conversation. It's a lot of politics, but it's it's very genuine. It's very authentic, and what's happening in the world right now.
Well, we follow politics, honey. We all up in there.
Exactly. Thank you so much again, Flame.
It was a pleasure, huh? It was a pleasure.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies, so much, Gospel and help us. I'll talk to you guys soon. Send me y'all inbox. Email me y'all address so I can see y'all some fans.
She gonna get right on it.
Thank you, Flame. Have a good night, okay?
Thank you,
love you, hon. I love it.
Flame Monroe, everybody. What a pleasure. I mean, look.
The energy. I love her fucking energy.
This is one of the things about when we try to get guests on our show. It takes some time to get certain people you want. Flame Monroe, definitely, I had to put forth an effort on getting on the show.
You're my natural
and
friend.
we want to thank the Flamettes for being in the building.
Yeah, Flamettes, she's fucking fabulous.
Thank you guys for tuning into the show. We hope you guys enjoyed the conversation.
I'm going to have a fan next time. Okay.
Yeah, so when I send Flame our address, you can best believe once we open that package, you're going to see a big-ass fan all popped in my face and then some. So
I'm going to be like Jay and Fox was when he whipped that white boy on there.
But what I love about Flame is that, like I said, I love authentic people. Flame is naturally funny and truthful.
Yeah. No, Flame is, I'm going to tell you how I feel, what it is. Don't give fucks. Don't give no fucks. And see, I love people like that. Like you said, authentic people.
Authentic.
We are in a world right now where so many fake-ass people. God. And so many people trying to fit in. Where the fit in don't matter if you get what I'm talking about. Right. We got a lot of followers. And I ain't talking about us. I'm talking about, you got people that will follow. They have no mind of their own. What are you going to do today? Can I come with you? Thank you. Can I hold your dick while you pee? Can I do what you do? Come on. I want to be a friend. So it's refreshing to see people like Flame. It's refreshing.
Nice. It's very nice. Very nice. But you know what? I want to get to some tidbit news before thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys. We hope you guys tune in. We're here every Wednesday.
Yeah, throw the flames up, y'all.
Flames, okay? We really appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Every Wednesday night we're here, and we're live every Monday on Instagram. So you guys make sure you follow us, and we plan to give you more ignorance, more great content, more great guests. But right now,
what we doing?
I want to just hit on some news before we get to our movie reviews. We got 3 movies we're going to review.
Oh, do we?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. And I want to show you guys at least a couple things that they got going on in the news that they say is important. You know,
They say. But is it really?
Is it really? Find out. All right, we are back. Of course, you know, we had to throw in them bougie bunny CBD macaroons.
Let me tell you something. I am bougie bunny.
That's the bunny of the bougiest.
And look,
bougie of the bunnies.
I've been getting a lot of orders. I thank you, Jesus, for that. Like, thank the Lord for that.
Amen. Amen.
But let me tell you something. If you don't like macaroons, you will like mine. They are moist in the CBD.
Almost sound like porn the way you started.
The CBD, boo boo.
The CBD and they moist.
I don't care how angry you are. I don't care who pissed you off.
Oh yeah.
Those CBDs will bring you back.
It'll take the damn edge off. It'll save you a police charge.
Yes.
Look, let me tell you guys. Oh no, thank you guys. The pleasures of having Flame on. I mean, like I said, we've been wanting to have Flame on for the Lord knows how long, and we are just grateful.
And we definitely gonna try to get her back.
Okay, but let's talk about some movies right quick. Right now, the PowerPoint. Now,
let me eat some more nuts. Go ahead.
We watched 3 movies. Like I said, ever since quarantine hit, we are trying to just indulge on what's available via stream. Because I ain't going no damn movie theater no time soon.
Hell no.
So we had a chance to watch 3 movies. Number 1 movie we watched that's now available on stream is Karen. Karen hated it.
Go outside.
Hey, you just jump right to the damn verdict. But
let's get to the point.
The movie is about an overprivileged white neighbor where she has black neighbors move in, and she's going over the top to make sure that they're not going to be living there comfortably. And it goes on to so many different.
And her brother's a cop.
And her brother's a cop. So the movie is, like you said, it's predictable.
It's very predictable.
The movie, the plot was everywhere.
The plot, you know, it was like, if you've seen any ending of a movie, what's that, the Beyonce one when she had to fight the white bitch at the end? It was the same thing. Now, I will say the acting was good. Because if the acting sucks, I'm turning off real quick.
Okay? But that movie, thumbs down all the way down.
Like I said earlier, hated is the formation.
I cannot with that nonsense. The next movie that we did watch at home was Candyman, the remake. And of course, it was produced by Jordan Peele. I forgot the director's name, but it was a black woman that directed the actual movie. Now, I was highly anticipating this film because
I knew it.
Be quiet. I was highly anticipating this film.
Put nut in my mouth.
And I was just like, okay, what the hell's going on? First of all, spoiler alert, because you guys can't stream it. You can rent it, which I did, and you can watch it for yourselves. The thing I did not like about this movie is that it put too much shit in the mix. It focused on 3 different Candymans.
Yeah, it got confused. It got
confusing. So, you know, I like movies that get to the point. This is how the shit started. This is how the shit's going. And that's how the shit's going to go. That's how it should be in a movie. It was too all over the goddamn place. And they had a scene where they had one of the Candymen before he was killed coming out the fucking walls of the project with candy in his hands. He already had like a little claw hand. But
he was pretending, but when they killed him, he came back as a real Candyman. It was like
I'm
really
talking
confusing.
about before he was killed. What black man you know come crawling out the walls with candy in their hand? Yeah, no, I was just like, no. But
he pulled that on a child. But it was all over the place.
Yeah, it was just too all over the place.
Only thing I can say positive about this movie was it pointed out a lot of good things, a lot of things that's happening with the black community.
Right, about police brutality.
I will give it, and it mainly killed white folks. It was only like one black person, I think one black girl that died.
When I say horror movie,
it wasn't a horror movie.
It wasn't a horror movie. The only scene it was even slightly creepy was the bathroom scene with the students. And
the one minority got the fuck around. That little Chinese girl was like, no, I got to go. The one minority said, I got to go. And I was like right there with her. I need to leave too.
So for Candyman, good try. We're gonna give that 2 stars just for the
we won't give it a total boo.
But there was another movie they had, Magnus something. I can't, because that's why I wish I had my damn PowerPoint. It's a horror movie they streamed on HBO Max. That's one thing I love about that service. You get to see shit before you can go to the theater for something.
And how was it?
We watched it. It sucked.
But you know what? I didn't remember it.
No. We watched it together, and we didn't even finish it to the end, and we didn't even see the ending credits because the shit was that bad. Okay,
but you know what? Let's get to at least one good movie that we liked.
Yes, go ahead, tell them about it.
Cruella DeVille was actually this is fucked up. A Disney movie, y'all.
A Disney movie.
Beat everybody.
Candyman.
Look. If you like petty,
yes.
If you like a bitch that's in your face, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
This was the movie for you.
This was the movie for you.
It had heifer vibes all over it.
Yeah, and flame vibes.
Exactly. There you go.
It had flame and heifer
all through that damn movie. Okay,
but it was a decent movie. It had a good plot, a good twist.
Yes.
They didn't kill no dogs. They didn't want Peter after their ass.
And just show you how low life a heifer can go.
Both was low.
Okay, so I'm giving it, 4 stars. I love Cruella. Sometimes I'm a little disappointed in the Disney movies when they remake them with the actual actors. This one actually pulled off. I enjoyed it. So you guys gotta go check out Cruella. That was the only thing that saved our movie experience this week.
Okay,
because all the other shit was bullshit. I feel like I did waste my money on renting that fucking Candyman.
But let me tell you something. They got you in it. She was about to buy Karen. And I said, maybe you should rent it first.
I thank God I listened to my sister.
And we were both happy. That's because that movie,
that was a piece of shit.
Candyman was way better than that.
No, Candyman I watched several times because I was trying to give an opportunity. Just like, okay, am I missing something or is it multiple, Candyman up in here?
There was a couple of things that I wasn't catching on to. And I caught on to it.
Yes,
but you know what's something
he's like Mike Myers outside the door.
So there was a couple of things I was trying to catch on to. So we watched it a little bit more. You want to watch it, until the renting runs out.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, Cruella was good.
Definitely worth seeing.
Karen was a piece of crap.
Do not waste your time.
They could have really done a lot more.
You can watch the whole movie in the trailer and get better walk away than you did the whole movie. I'm just gonna put you that way. Okay. All right. So look, I'm hoping you guys found the show interesting, insightful, funny. We are here again next week. No special guest as of yet, but what's happening? We'll keep you entertained so you never know where they pop off. But we will see you on Instagram on Monday.
Yes.
And that's going to be around 8:30. We're going to have a good random conversation. Usually our ratchet friend comes in and kind of, has a badge war, so we're not going to worry about that.
Yes, we love the badge wars. It was fun.
The badge wars are always fun. But we appreciate you guys tuning in, subscribing to the channel. Check us out next week. Share us with a family member, a friend, somebody who may need a laugh in their life. So you guys have a great week. Be safe. So until next time, peace.
I holla.